Hi, hello. I hope you have already watched the first lecture on how to prepare algae and then the second lecture on the introduction to Volvox Algae, where we have discussed the structure of Volvox with great detail. Today we will see the asexual and sexual reproduction in algae. In this lecture we will see the asexual reproduction at first. So asexual reproduction happens during the favorable conditions where proper light, proper temperature, proper nutrient, everything is available, and it is during the spring and summer season where we get plenty of rains. So during the monsoon season, etc., we can see greenish shade in the top of water bodies, etc., and that is due to the rapid multiplication of Volvox through its asexual reproductory cycle. So we'll see how it operates. This is the single cell of Volvox. Yesterday we told that it looks like Chlamydomonas with a chloroplast and a nucleus. Then within the chloroplast a pyrenoid body which stores the starch. Then it is having basal granules from which the flagella originates. Below that we are having contractile vacuoles which will be doing the osmoregulation and excretion kind of thing, etc. Then we are having an eye spot which will be capturing light and it will be helping in sensing things and all. So the collection or aggregation of this kind of individual Volvox cells is called synobium, where we see this kind of a spherical ball on the surface of which we can see individual Volvox cells which are connected by cytoplasmic strands like this. Hope you can see this. Yeah, in this hand drawn figure, this is the cytoplasmic strand, and each of the Volvox is covered by a mucilaginous sheet. Okay, these things we have seen yesterday, and within the parent synobium we can see this gray shaded spherical body. These are the daughter colonies. So today we are going to see how these daughter colonies arises. Okay, small. So this is the method in which the daughter colonies originate. Today we are going to see how through asexual reproduction these daughter colonies are obtained. Before that, we have to understand a few things. At maturity, this particular synobium will exhibit polarity in its structure. So what do you mean by polarity? Polarity means occurrence of two poles. For example, say North Pole and a South Pole. In this, we are denoting this North Pole as the anterior side and the South Pole as posterior side. The cells at the anterior side are called somatic cells, and they will be having long flagella and larger eye spot. Okay, they will be responsible for locomotion and the structural integrity of this synobium body. Then, during maturity, the cells at the posterior side or at the south pole will be developing a globular shape to the inside of the synobium. You can see this. Consider this is the cell that is going to develop like this. You can see that it is developing a spherical or globular shape, okay, towards inside of the synobium. This is the inside cavity. Towards the inside it is developing like this. At this stage what happens? This structure is called gonidium, which is the reproductive cell of the synobium. During the asexual reproduction, the protoplast, you can see this protoplast of the synobium attains a spherical shape and it is connected to the next cells via cytoplasmic strands, as we have already seen like this. Now this protoplasm will be dividing longitudinally and continuously. First it will be reaching a 2-celled stage, then it will be reaching an 8-celled stage. Here it is arranged like as if the cells are arranged in a plate. So it is called plaquia stage. Okay, this plaquia stage, you can see that the anterior end of each cell is facing inside. Okay, anterior end is facing inside of the cavity, and the posterior side of each cell, I am talking about individual cell, it is facing towards the outside. So you just see in the synobium we are seeing that this particular individual cells, its tip end or the anterior end where the flagella is bearing, okay, that is faced to the outside, to the watery surface. Okay, it's to the outside. But here we can see that flagella bearing stage, okay, that particular cell is to the inside. Okay, we know that it cannot happen. Okay, flagella should be outside. This end should come to the outside. So soon it will be doing the inversion to make this particular tip to the outside, so that it will be behaving like this. Now we will see how it is going to do that inversion. Before that, from this placia stage, it will divide further and it will reach a 16-celled stage. Okay, at this 16-celled stage, we can see that it is not a complete circle yet. It is a hemisphere like kind of thing. Now it is having a narrow aperture. Here you see a small aperture. This is known as phyalophore. Okay, now through this aperture, it will turn, or it will do an inversion. Just imagine that we are wearing a t-shirt. Okay, now this is the area where we insert our head. Okay, now just imagine when we are removing the t-shirt. Okay, now the inside will come outside, right? The inside of the shirt will be outside. Similarly, through this phyalophore, this particular chain of cells will turn it upside down. So it will be doing this. So just imagine this is our like bottom of the shirt. We are removing it through the aperture. Now it will turn upside down. The inside of the shirt came outside. You see. Now at this stage, it will start bearing flagella, so that it can be a spherical in shape. Soon after the inversion, this aperture will be closed, as it will be coming together, and aperture will be closed, and it will be bearing flagella, and all individual cells will get a cell wall at this stage, and the parent body, okay, this gonadial body will secrete, or it will create a gelatinous or mucilaginous substance to outside of this particular daughter colony. You can see this circle here. Now after this procedures, this parent body will disintegrate, and this daughter colony will be released to the inside of the particular cenobium. Okay, this is the process of asexual reproduction in Volvox. So for getting you sufficient notes, I have already written bullet points. Okay, when you are getting a question on asexual reproduction, you have to write this is a freshwater green algae. It exhibits both sexual and asexual reproduction. The sexual reproduction is reserved only for unfavorable condition. That is, for instance, in sexual reproduction of Volvox is more common when the summer months are coming to an end. That is, sexual reproduction will be after the summer month, that is during the winter period, but asexual reproduction will be happening during the summer season and spring season. Okay, so this is the thing that we have already explained. I have just written it in a note form. You can refer to that. Okay, and step by step process I have illustrated here. Everything I have already explained. This is for your understanding. I have again given one more figure. Similarly, how the gonidia divides, everything I have given in the notes. So I have kept this figure upside down to make you understand that this gonidium is developing to the inside of the cenobium. Okay, here is the outside watery area where the particular Volvox moves. Okay, now this is consider this as a synovial surface. It is developing to the inside. Just to make you understand or visualize that thing, I have just rotated the figure upside down. So this is all about the particular asexual reproduction phase in Volvox. So this is one more hand-drawn figure. You can refer to this to make sure that you can also draw a figure like this easily. So with that, we are winding up. Now in the next video, we will see about the sexual reproduction in Volvox. Thank you.